Good morning, students. I hope you all are well at home. So, today we will discuss about our 12th chapter of maths, that is time. So, in this chapter, we will learn reading time to the nearest exact minute. Second one is understanding the use of AM and PM. Third one is drawing a timeline. Fourth one is calculating the duration of time elapsed. And fifth, finding the finishing time of an activity. So, finding the starting or ending date. So, in this way, we can learn about different things of time. That means how can we understand that use of time AM and PM and etc. So, moving to our first topic, that is reading time to exact minute. You have already learned how to read time to 5 minutes. No? So, firstly, I am telling you how we can read a time. So, look at this watch. Here we have two hands. One hour hand and second one is minute hand. Smaller two hands. First smaller hand represent the hours and the bigger hand represents the minutes. So that means a smaller hand were in 3 and bigger hand 2. That and each difference between each number is 5 unit. That means the time is 3:10, because we have difference between 5 each gap of each digit in between these numbers are 5. So first one, if the hour hand represent 3 and the minute hand in 1, that means answer is 3 into 5 o'clock. So similar, moving to next, we have to draw 5 o'clock. So how can we draw 5 o'clock? That means a small r represent 5 because it is a hour hand, and the greatest r it represent the minute hour. So that means time is 5 o'clock. So now we have to reading the time to exact minute. You have already learned how to learn time to 5 minutes. Now we will learn to read time to exact minute. Let us see how. If you look at the clock, you will see that the marking in the clock are just like that of a number line. So look at here. Look at here, everyone. These are the marking lines of similar to number line. So these small units represent 1 minute. Each unit represent 1 minute. So now if you look at the clock, you will see the marking in the clock, and just like that of a number line, we see that there are 5 divisions between each of the numbers. I am telling you firstly how many divisions in each number. 5 divisions. So that means count starting from this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So that means there are 5 marking number lines, just like number line. We see that there are 5 divisions between each numbers. So when the minute hand moves by 1 division, it indicates a lapse of 1 minute. So look at here, it is a number line. So how can we measure the time? That means 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Similar difference between each number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So each number represent 5. So that means starting from 0 and whole clock. How many minutes in 1 hour? 60 minutes, because the difference between each number is 5 minutes. That means first one is 5, next plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 and 60. That means each minute moves by the 1 division. So next one is read the clock and note the time. So we have a clock. So the hour hand is pointing at the hour hand. It is a smaller. How can we measure the time? How can we how can we discuss what is the exact time? Tell to anyone. So that means the smaller r, the smaller r hand, it is a r hand pointing at 10, and the minute hand pointing at fourth division after 2, because not it is on exactly 2, it is 1 less than 2, that means a fourth division after 1. So observe the number line. So firstly we have to draw a number line, write a marking a point 0 to 60, because one clock rotates 60 minutes. So that means first we have to division after 1, fourth division. So after 1 count 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that means 9 minutes. How can, because 1 represent 5, counting the next number of 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So that means observe the number line we got. That means the time exact is 10 into 09, or 9 minutes past 10. So that means we can tell anyone. How can we tell the time anyone? That means 9 minutes past 10. Similar, read the clock and note the time. The R hand is pointing beyond the 7, beyond 7. So that means the minute hand is pointing at the third division after here 2 points, before 2 points of 5. Our third division after 4. Observe the number line. Firstly starting from 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. Why we count next? Because we have to count the third division after 4, 21, 22 and 23 minutes. So the time exact minute is 23 minutes past 7. So in this way we can read the exact time. Similar, we have minute hand and R hand. So firstly the minute hand is represent at 4, R hand represent at 4, and the minute hand represent fourth division, fourth division after 8, 7. So that means count where is 7? Firstly we draw the 7 is 35, 36, 37 and 38. That means after third division of 7. That means answer is 38 minutes past 3. So in this way we can read the clock and write the time. So next one is 12-hour clock and 24-hour clock. So 12-hour clock. Do you know what happens on a New Year's Eve? At sharp 12 midnight on December 21st, every year crackers are burst to users in the new years, and everybody wishes each other a very happy new year. Why do we begin wishing at the particular time? Because the day begins at 12 midnight. So when anyone asks you a question, tell me the exact time when the new day is start. So you can ask because the big day begins at 12 midnight. So that means 12 o'clock in the afternoon is referred to the as 12 noon, when the 12 o'clock in afternoon. So that means it is represent 12 noon. So next one is 24-hour clock. Have you ever seen the arrival and departure time shown on railway platform? No? So a 24-hour clock is based on the fact that a day is made up of 24 hours. So the reading of the time will as follow. When it is 12 midnight, the time will read as 0 hours, 00 hour, and 1 a.m. will be read as 1 hour, 2 a.m. will be read as 2 hours. Similar, 11:30 a.m. will read as 11:30 hours. 12 noon will be read as 12 hour. Similar, 1 p.m. will be read as 13 hour, and 7:30 p.m. will be read as 19:30, 30 minutes 19 past. So the hour hand rotates through the clock 2 times in a day. देखो जब हमारे पास आफ्टरनून मतलब दोपहर के 12 बजते हैं, उसके बाद का जो टाइम है हम ये बोलते हैं कि 1 o'clock, बट एग्जैक्टली वो टाइम क्या होता है 12 से नेक्स्ट वाला नंबर, दैट मीन्स 13 o'clock. Similar, when afternoon, the time is after 12, the time is for 2 o'clock. It means 12, after 12 it comes 13 and 1 represent 13. When 2 o'clock it represent 14, so that means 14 o'clock. It is a pm, and also denoted afternoon time with pm, and morning time starting from midnight to afternoon 12, it represent with am, and after afternoon 12 afternoon from midnight 12 midnight, it represent with pm. So convert the following into 24-hour clock time. 4:25 am, because it is a am, it will be converted as 4:25 hours. So 9:45 pm, because it is a pm, we need to add 12 hours, so it will be 21 into 45 hours. So that means firstly we have to convert the pm into am. How can we convert the pm into am? Because one clock represent 24 hours, so that means we have to add 9:45 pm plus 12, it become complete 24 hours. So 12 midnight, because it is a midnight, the beginning of a new day, so it will be written as 00 hour. So 6 into 15 pm, because it is pm, we need to add 12 to hours, so it will be 18 into 15 hours, that means 15 minutes 18 past. Similar, 12 pm, because it is a midday, it will be converted as 12 hours. So understanding a timeline. A timeline is like number line which features some basic dates or times in a chronological order. So this is Rishi, and this is a timeline that shows all the important events from his birth to class 4th. So first one is, we have to draw a number line writing the numbers 0 to 9 on it. When he born, age of when he born, age 0, and said mama 1 year, play school 2 year, nursery 3 year, nursery 3 to 4 year, kg 5 year, class 1 6 year, and class 7 year, class 8 third year, class 8 year, and class 4 in 9 year. So year 2008. देखो इसमें क्या बताया हमें, मतलब उसकी बर्थ से लेके क्लास 4th तक का जो उसका टाइम पीरियड है, मतलब उसकी एज कितनी है वो बताई है. जैसे जब उसका बर्थ हुआ तो मतलब उसकी एज कितनी थी, 0, मतलब स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 0. एंड सेड मम्मा, जब उसने मम्मा कहना स्टार्ट किया तो उसकी एज कितनी थी, 1, और ईयर कौन सा था, 2009. एंड नेक्स्ट प्ले स्कूल में, मतलब जब वो 2 और 3 इयर्स का था तो वो प्ले स्कूल में उसको डाला गया, मतलब 2010 और 11. जब वो नर्सरी में हुआ तो कौन सा, 2012, और उसकी एज कितनी थी, 4 ईयर. सिमिलर केजी, class 1st and 7, when he reach class 4th, so we have to this is a timeline that show the important events from his birth to class 4th. That means when he reached at class 4th, his age is 9 and year is 2017. So similar, we have to arrange the time in proper order on a timeline provided. 9:30 pm a bedtime. Next one is calculating the time elapsed. Let us learn to calculate time elapsed. We have learnt in a previous class that AM stands for ante-meridiem, which means before noon in Latin. We have also learned that PM stands for post-meridiem, which means after noon in Latin. So example number 1, Rohit boarded the bus at 6:45 am and got down at 9:20 am. How much time did he spend on the bus? So first one is a point 1, add point 1. write the standing time. So first at 1 write the standing time, and standing time is 6:45 a.m. Second one is at point 2 write the following hours. Write the following hours. And third point, write the hour before the finishing time. Write the hour before finishing time. At point 4 write the finishing time. Write the finishing time. So first one is we have write the starting point. In second we have to write the following hours. So third one is at point 3 write the hour before the finishing time. मतलब टाइम फिनिश होने से पहले वाला, मतलब यहाँ पे 7 AM when he reached 2 hour, मतलब 2 घंटे के बाद 9 AM. And at point 4 at the finishing time, so that means after 20 minutes he reached 9:20 AM. It is his finishing time. So now calculate the minutes and hours that passed between each point and add them. So first one is 15 minutes. So because 6:45 AM, which number we have to add with 6:45 to reach at 7? Because after 6 it comes 7, so that means 6:45. So 6:45 minute, that means we have to add 15 minutes to reach 7. How can we find 15? Subtract 15 from 60. That means 16 minus 5, 10 minus 5, 5, and 5 minus 1, 4. It becomes 45. That means we have to add which number with 45? 15. So 5 5s are 10. Take 1 as a carry. 5 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 6. And take 660. 660, that means 12. 7 o'clock. 660, because the clock has 60 minutes in 1 hour. That means 660 means 7 o'clock. So 15 minutes plus 2 hour. Why we add 2 hour? Because we have 7 plus 2, it becomes 9, and we have 7 plus 2 becomes 9 hour, but exact time is 9:20 AM. So how will remaining 20 minutes plus 20 minutes? The answer is 2 hours 35 minutes. So Rohit bought the bus at 6:40 AM and got down 9:20 AM. So he spent 2 hours 35 minutes on the bus. Next example is Mrs. Jan reached the supermarket at 11:20 AM and left at 2:50 PM. How much time did she spend at the supermarket? So firstly we have to write the starting point time, that means 11:20. So 11:20, after 11 which number comes? That means 12. So number is 20. So how can we find the 12? So 11:20 a minute, that means we have to find the 12. So 60 minus 20, 6 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 6 minus 2, 4. That means we have to add 40 minutes in 11. 0 plus 0, 0, 4 plus 2, 6, and 11:60, it represent 12 o'clock. So next number is 12 noon, because AM after AM, so 12 noon comes 12 noon. So how we have to reach 2:50 PM. That means we have to add 12 with 2 hours. Why we add 2 hours? Because 12 after 12 comes 1 and 1 comes 2. So that means we have add 12 plus 2, it represent 2 hours. So when we add 12 into 2, it becomes 2 PM. So 2 PM, how many minutes left? 52. That means we have to add 52 minutes in 2 PM. So it becomes 2:50 PM. So the time elapsed is 3 hours 32 minutes. How can firstly 40 minutes plus 2 hour plus 52 minutes? So that means 2 hour 92 minutes. But 2 hour plus 60 minutes plus 32 minutes. How can we write it? 92. How can we write 92? So that means 92 minus 60. Firstly, we have to find the number which we add with 60. 2 comes to 90. Though that means we have to subtract from 92 minus 60. 2 minus 0. 2. 9 minus 6 3, that means 32. So when we add 60 plus 32, it becomes 92. So that's why 2 hour plus 60 minutes plus 32. So 60 minutes represents 1 hour. That means put the value of 60 minute in 1 hour. So 2 hour plus 1 hour, it becomes 3 hour plus 32 minutes, that means 3 hour 32 minutes. So the Mrs. Jan spent 3 hour 32 minute at a supermarket. In this way we can find the number of time, how much time she spent at supermarket.